Kevin, do you have a sense as to like how people responded to the winner of this year's Art Prize? Because I think I saw in the AFC comments somewhere that there was some, discontent about, this year's winner. I mean, but like the city itself, and abroad, voted for that particular prize. Like,
yeah, it's. Sorry, go on.
I'm not sure that the question sort of went farther than that. Actually, I'm just sort of trying to get a sense of like, after the fact, like how long the discussion sort of carries on about who the winner is, and like whether there would be a point at which ArtPrize sort of said to themselves, like, wow, we really don't like the results. Like, is that something that you guys think about?
No, it's not something that we would say as an organization, obviously. I mean, yeah. It's the reaction was really mixed, and I think that the reaction this last year was definitely more polarized. Meaning that there were a lot of people that loved it because a lot of people voted for it, but there were also a lot of people that did really hate it. And I think that one point of discussion that blogging has come up locally is that we're a Midwest city, and there's a lot of Christian churches in town, obviously, and so like people were kind of wondering, like, well, how much does the subject matter of like crucifixion, how much does that play to kind of its appeal to the public that was voting on it, which I think is an interesting question. It's the artist herself didn't do the work, like the work wasn't tailored to the event. She was actually working on it as like a kind of potential commission for a church in California, and then there was a delay with construction for that, so she decided to enter it into ArtPrize. I don't know. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I think a little bit. But I'm not sure. Did we cover like the majority of your concerns, John?
I think I'd back up a little bit and just say, obviously, the reason I brought this up and the idea of the caucus voting is because you guys are triangulating. You've added 6 new prizes, $100,000 first prize juried, a series of $20,000 prizes juried. The only one of which, by the way, I think is a positive addition to what you're doing is the venue prize, which I'm surprised you haven't added before. And I'll tell you why. I think that right now you have a Jesus problem. Grand Rapids has a big evangelical community, and evangelicals know how to vote. They're really good at it. They've been dominating American PTAs and all kinds of other community-based positions where they can get in, vote in force, and kick everybody else out. They know how to do this. And I'm sure you're aware of this. I'm sure you've all talked among yourselves, and you probably don't talk about the Jesus problem, but there is a Jesus problem.